morning everyone. Welcome to today's maths class. Let us continue the problems from the chapter Applications of Trigonometry. Actually, we are in the middle of the 12th problem. We have taken everything, the information, and we have drawn the picture also. Here, we need to find the height of the cable tower. And here, the height of the building was given. Okay? Once you refer the previous video to understand all this. Okay, now let us solve this problem. Here in triangle, let us take first the information height of the building is equal to 7 meters. Okay, and let the height of the cable tower which is not given, so we have taken h meters. Now here we have two right angle triangles. If you observe carefully, first you look at this triangle ABC, right angle triangle ABC. In the right angle triangle ABC, which one is 90 degrees? Angle A is 90 degrees. So if you apply, there is no involvement of the hypotenuse, so let us take tan. So what is the tan theta? Opposite side by hypotenuse. Here in this one, 45 degrees is equal to opposite side AB by its adjacent side is AC. So tan 45 is equal to 1 is equal to AB by AC. Now if you take this side, AB is equal to AC. Now let us take it as the equation 1. Now we will have one more right angle triangle, that is BDE. I have taken BDE. In triangle BDE, which angle is 90? Angle DAB is 90. Okay, now let us take tan in this triangle. Tan theta, tan, the angle is 60 degrees. So in this, check for the opposite angle, DE and hypotenuse, BE. DE by BE. Now let us, tan 60, let us take tan 60 root 3 is equal to DE value, H minus 7 by BE. Okay, now this is two equations. The first one is AB is equal to AC, that is the equation 1, and the second one is root 3 is equal to H minus 7 by BE, that is the second equation. By solving these two equations, we will get the value of H, that is the height of the cable tower. Okay, now from 1, look at the diagram. AB is equal to AC. They both will be equal to BE. Okay. So, as we know, AC value is 7. Therefore, AB is equal to, AC is equal to, BE is equal to 7. Okay. Therefore, root 3 is equal to H minus 7 by BE. What is the BE value? 7. This implies 7 root 3 is equal to H minus 7. Therefore, H is equal to 7 root 3 plus 7. Okay. By taking 7 common in both the terms, we will get 7 into root 3 plus 1. Okay. Therefore, the height of the cable tower is equal to 7 into root 3 plus 1 meters. Okay. Now look at the 13th problem. As observed from the top of a 75 meters high lighthouse from the sea level, the angles of depression of two ships are 30 degrees and 45 degrees. If one ship is exactly behind the other on the same side of the lighthouse, find the distance between the two ships. Okay, Now you look at this picture, all of you. Here we have a lighthouse AB. Let us take the lighthouse AB. So which is at a height of 75 meters. Now from this lighthouse, if you are looking at the two ships which are on the same direction. So if you look at the first ship, the angle of depression. So the angle of elevation actually, so what has been given as observed from the top of the 75 meters, the height, the lighthouse from the sea level, the angle of depression means if you look at this, the angle of depression is 45 degrees. The first ship, this is the ship 1, and from the same point if you look at the other ship, the angle of depression is, what is that angle of depression? Is 30 degrees. Okay, so like this, here I have drawn a geometrical figure also. Now look at this. This is 30 degrees and this one is this one is 45 degrees. Now as we know that the alternate interior angles are equal when the angle of depression and the angle of elevation between the same points, the observer and the object are same. For example, if this is the object and there is observer here, if he looks at this one, here the observer to the object angle of elevation, object to the observer angle of depression, they both will be equal. So this is 30 minutes, this will be 30, this is 45 minutes, this is also 45. Okay, here we need to find, what we need to find? The distance between the ship 1 and ship 2. Let us take it as x meters. Okay, we need to find this value for this. Let's see, look at this. This is the problem number 13. So the height of the lighthouse is equal to 75 meters. Okay, and let the distance between the two ships is equal to, that is CD, is equal to x meters. Okay, now we have two right angle triangles in this picture. Let us take the first one in triangle. See, look at this right angle triangle ABC. In ABC, angle A is equal to 90 degrees. So this implies, then in this if you take tan, so there is no involvement of the hypotenuse, we can take tan, the angle given is 45 degrees is equal to opposite side AB, adjacent side AC. So from this tan 45 value is 1 is equal to AB by AC. Therefore, so let me arrange this rough picture. So this implies, so AB by AC, AC if you take this side, AB is equal to AC. Okay, so what is the AB value? 75. Therefore, the AC value also 75 meters. Let us take as the equation 1. Okay, now let us go with the other right angle triangle. In triangle ABD, in triangle ABD, angle A is equal to 90 degrees. Here also if you take tan, the angle is 30 degrees, the acute angle is 30 degrees. So is equal to opposite side of this 30 degrees is AB and adjacent side is AD. AB by AD. What is the value of tan 30? 1 by root 3. 1 by root 3 is equal to AB by AD. But you look at this, AD can be taken as two parts. What is that? This implies 1 by root 3 is equal to AB by AC plus CD. So let us continue here. Therefore 1 by root 3 is equal to AB by, what is the AC value? Here we got from the first equation AB and AC both are 75. So in the place of AC we can write 75. And in the place of CD we have taken as x meters. So by doing cross multiplication we get 75 plus x is equal to root 3 AB. And one more point, here I forgot to substitute. What is the AB value? AB value is also 75. So 75 plus x is equal to 75 root 3. This implies x is equal to 75 root 3. Here in the 75, if you transpose into the RHS, we get minus 75. Therefore, x is equal to, you can take 75 common in these two terms. We get root 3 minus 1 meters. Okay, so therefore what we can write? X is the distance between the ship C and D. That is the distance between the two ships. That's what we need to find. Therefore the conclusion is the distance between the two ships, okay, is equal to 75 into root 3 minus 1 meters. Okay, that's it. Now look at the 14th problem. A 1.2 meters tall girl spots a balloon moving with the wind in a horizontal line at a height of 88.2 meters from the ground. The angle of elevation of the balloon from the eyes of the girl at any instant is 60 degrees. After some time, the angle of elevation reduces to 30 degrees. Find the distance traveled by the balloon during the interval. Okay, now you look at this. Here, there is a girl. Her height is 1.2 meters. And she is looking at, from her eye, we have to take, she is looking at the balloon which is flying in the air, in the sky. Okay? If she looks straight, she gets like this. Okay? Okay, now, so then this angle is, how much it was given? 60 degrees. And after some time, the balloon is flying like this, it is moving towards that side. Then after some time it came to this position. Now she observes again the angle of elevation changes to 30 degrees. Okay, now see, we need to find, what we need to find actually in this one, how much the distance traveled by their balloon. This distance we have to find. Okay, find the distance traveled by the balloon during the interval. Okay, within that time, how much distance is traveled means we can find the horizontal distance also. These both are same. Okay, I have given clear geometrical picture for this. Let us take A is the first position of the balloon. After some time, it has come to this position C. Now, 1.2 meters girl. So let us take this as, here we have taken, this is AB, CD, and the point of observer we can take it as O. Okay, now look at this. So the girl height is 1 point, and one more point, the balloon is at a height of 88.2 meters from the ground. Okay. Now here A and C are the positions of the balloon. Okay. Now, what is the other point? A and P, okay, and we can take CD. CD is equal to AB is equal to, here the total height is 88.2 meters. So from this, if you subtract the height of the girl 1.2 meters, we get 87.0 meters. Okay? And what more we need? We need to find the distance between, and distance between traveled by the balloon is equal to, what is the distance traveled with the balloon? AC, that is equal to BD, the horizontal distance BD. Okay, here we have got two triangles. In the first triangle OAB, what is angle O? That means angle AOB is equal to, it is 60 degrees. Now we have to take the tan. Therefore, tan 60 degrees is equal to opposite side AB by adjacent side OB. So this implies tan 60 is equal to root 3. AB values, actually you look at this, here I have taken AB value 88.2 minus 1.2, that is 87 meters. Okay, 87 by OB value, the horizontal distance that we don't know, let us take it as OB. Okay, and one more point we have to take, see, this is 88.2 minus 1.2, that is 87 meters, and this is also 87 meters. Okay, now this implies OB is equal to 87 by root 3. Say this is the equation, the value 1. Okay, now let us arrange this. Now we have another right angle triangle. What is the other right angle triangle? Observe the diagram. In triangle OCD, angle COD is equal to 30 degrees. Therefore, tan 30 degrees is equal to opposite side CD by adjacent side OD. Now observe this, tan 30 is equal to 1 by root 3. CD value is 87. See, the total height is 88.2. If you subtract the height of the girl, you will get 87. By OD, what is the OD length? OD is nothing but OB plus BD. Okay, by doing the cross multiplication, we get OB plus BD is equal to 87 root 3. Okay, now you look at the first one. OB value we have in the 0.1. See, look at this. This implies OB is 87 by root 3 plus BD is equal to 87 root 3. So this implies BD is equal to 87 root 3 minus 87 by root 3. This implies BD is equal to, we can take 87 common from these two terms. This implies BD is equal to 87 into root 3 into root 3, 3. 3 minus 1, 2. Therefore, BD is equal to 174 by root 3. Let us rationalize this. Now let us cancel 3 by z is equal to 58 root 3. Okay, let us discuss the problem briefly once again. So now look at this. There is a balloon which is flying in the sky. A girl of height 1.2 meters is looking at the spotting the balloon with an angle of 60 degrees. After some time it has gone to another place. See, again she observed with an angle of 30 degrees. Okay, so within that span of time, the balloon has been changed the position from A to C. That distance we need to calculate. Okay, so here we have the total height of the balloon from the ground is 88.2, but the girl height has been given 1.2 meters, that has to be subtracted. Then the distance is this distance from the eye to the top of the balloon is 87 meters. Okay, here we have got two right angle triangles OAB and OCD. From those two we solved and got the value BD. BD is the horizontal distance between the two balloons A and C. So therefore, finally we can write, therefore, what is that? Distance travelled by. Distance travelled by the balloon during the time is equal to how much it is? 58√3 meters. Okay, that's it. Now let us continue the remaining problems in the next class. Thank you. Have a nice day.